Hi. It's been a while. It actually hasn't been because you just saw me Monday. But that was filmed so long ago. So it's been a while since I've sat down here and talked to you guys. So yeah, about my month-long absence was not planned. Sorry. So many things happened. I had the stomach flu, like I said in the last video. I had a stomach flu 3 days, okay? Then got my period. It was awful. Don't know why. I have no idea why it was so bad, but it was the most magical pain that I've ever been in, and nothing would help it. I was out for 5 days. Then my grandmother broke her hip, and I'm the one who gets all of her groceries and stuff and helps her with paying her bills. So I've been busy, to say the least, and then I got sick again because going to the hospital every day got me sick. So it's been a second since I've gotten to sit down and film. Austin and Ellie are a couple, except we won't see that this episode because it's Freaky Friends and fanfiction. Let's get into it. This is the introduction to Chuck, I think. I'm gonna say not a fan favorite of Chuck.
That one's perfect!
Someone does a terrible job of upkeeping this store. Granted, Trish is an employee, so that kind of makes sense.
I'm gonna win the short story contest.
I wonder if this was after a couple week break, a mid-season break. This is episode 12. I could be way off, but this feels like it'd be different. It's going into a new era. I don't know.
Test.
There's a logical explanation.
They're eating the hot dogs came out from nowhere. Most of those fall on the floor. Ew.
I want to date a cheerleader.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned that. This episode comes right after that Austin and Ellie are a couple, but it's not based in canon, so they're not together.
Somebody order a meat lover sub.
Also, God, what's her name? We see her again. See, it's strange because we have all these new characters come in at this half season point. So it makes me wonder if there was a pause. I don't remember when I watched this when I was a child, so if anybody knows, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's a half season point where they had a little break and then came back.
Something cool. Like a fire truck.
A fire truck?
Please. My story's so cool, it's gonna host the next Winter Olympics.
Austin backing up his best friend back there. That was cute. Why is he wearing spurs? Why is Chuck this Western persona dude when we're in Miami? I know Florida has ranches and stuff, but I don't think it's in Miami. I've been to Florida once. Okay, it was a school trip. I don't really remember much, but I do know that horses do better more north than Florida, so I don't think ranch or farm stuff would be in Miami. I could be totally wrong. Let me know down below, but it's just weird that he's has this Western persona thing in Miami. And maybe that's the point, for him to be out of place. It's the whole shtick. Still, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of his character, so.
That burglary contest for nothing.
Why is that a thing?
He's my boss again.
You could quit.
Then descend a 20-foot ladder, one-handed, while holding said typewriter.
That would be a pain in the ass to carry a typewriter down a ladder. That is kind of wild.
While I possess such skills, I didn't do it.
Why would he say that?
I can drive a flaming semi-truck over a collapsing bridge. I'm pretty sure I can parallel park.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works, but okay.
Giant elephant came out of nowhere.
I wish.
What does she mean, I wish? She's seen it work multiple times before now. I don't understand her, no, it's fine. I don't get it.
I'm trapped in Austin's body!
Was this part of a weekend thing? You know how Disney had those weekends of things coming to mind right now. They had theme stuff. Is that the swapping bodies one of those? Do they have a theme? I really can't remember any other episodes.
But wait a sec. I'm Trish again.
How would they not know? Does their mind not switch so they can see? The mechanics of this body switching is not making sense to me because they're obviously in different places. Hey, we saw Champies. I don't think they've ever done that before. See this sport Champion Sports Grill, because everything else is like what it normally be. It's actually blurred out, I think, but why didn't they do that for the rest of them? I wonder. Now I gotta look back when Kira and Austin are arguing outside and see if it looks like this, because I don't think it does. But that's interesting.
You'd never do anything to me. You find me irresistible.
Oh, this is so gross. It's so gross. We can talk about Chuck later, but like his involvement with the girls and what he does to them right now is assault.
He's mine. No, he's mine.
Lady,
This is gross. Yeah.
for stealing my look. Cowboy wasn't my first choice. Wacky pants and silly shirts used to be my thing.
There can be more than one whatever you said, wacky dressed guy. Why is that an issue?
I can't apologize to him.
What? I'm sorry. What's going on in the background?
Sorry, Austin. It's a matter of principle.
Okay, so those.
I
Oh my God.
guess I'm sorry.
Disney.
Well,
What
just
could they
again,
be talking
guess I'm
about?
so-
Oh my God, Disney.
Sorry.
Why is it when you
I'm
touch
never,
the
ever
space
gonna
bar,
apologize.
it just does the last button you touched? This is awful. It pisses me off so much. Disney, please make usable keyboard shortcuts. I don't even care what they are. Just make them so they're usable and they don't do this. Sheesh.
Allie's dad ring a
Is the guy in the golf thing talking to nobody? I think he's talking to nobody.
dinosaur.
Maybe there's someone there, but it looks like he's talking to nobody. I feel like there'd be more damage to the car than to the building, but okay, it's for the plot.
I mean, I wouldn't need a magic typewriter to get a chew eater. I'm Austin. What's up?
I have a boyfriend.
We should talk about it. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this is like not canon or like not this is an episode that could be placed really anywhere in this season. Why it was placed here, I don't know, but it was. Because I remember watching this after the episode where they get together. I'm like, what the hell? I remember 10-year-old me being like, what the fuck? Why are they not together? They reference it a little bit because Austin asks Allie to go to dinner. But other than that, I don't understand why this episode is not. Why this episode is here. It could be really anywhere else. Literally, it could be anywhere else and make sense. Because it's just a filler episode. It only doesn't make sense here. So I don't understand why this episode was placed here.
I'm gonna win the cake baking contest.
Not so fast, Red.
We can end it here. I don't care about Chuck. It just goes on. Anyway, this was episode 12, Freaky Friend. Oh my God. This was episode 12, Freaky Friends and Fanfiction. I will see you next week. I hope you enjoyed. Here's last week's, not last week's. It has not been a week. I'm so sorry, guys. The last video, if you missed anything. Bye.